having fun? Now take your big stick and your boyfriend and find a bus to catch.
Welcome to Double Reel. Here's a question for you. Why was Hard Target set in the heart of New Orleans? Or did you know that one of the main cast members was happy to set himself on fire? Well, buckle up, because we're about to unravel 9 tales or facts about Van Damme's Hard Target.
Very strong action picture. Very visual, different than anything else I've seen before on the
Get
screen.
this, when they were gearing up for action with John Woo directing, Universal got a bit jittery. Why? They were freaking out, thinking Woo's English skills might throw a wrench into the whole movie. So what did they do? They brought in Sam Raimi, the man himself, to keep an eye on the entire shoot and be ready to step in if things went south with Woo.
Hello, Paul.
What the fuck?
You miss me?
Oh, Christ, not again.
Looks like you're short an ear, so you better listen.
Wait, there's more. The studio initially wanted none other than Kurt Russell to play the role of Chance. Yeah, they had their eyes set on him, thinking he'd be the perfect fit. But hold up, here's the twist. They couldn't afford to wait for 2 whole years just to get Russell on board. So what's the next move? The studio didn't waste a beat. They turned to the one and only Van Damme, as the studio wanted to be in the Jean-Claude Van Damme business. And just like that, the action switched gears and Van Damme stepped into the shoes of Chance Boudreaux, and the rest is history. John Woo's first take on the film was a marathon, nearly 2 hours long, and it had the spotlight shining a bit more on Fouchon. Like, they were giving that dude some serious screen time, but hold on to your popcorn. When Van Damme caught wind of it, he was like, we gotta tweak this. So, picture this. Van Damme and his editor locking themselves in an editing room for a wild 2-day editing marathon. They went all in, reworking the film to cater more to what the producers and the audience wanted. A Van Damme spectacle. Van Damme straight up said, people are coming in to see a Van Damme movie, not a Lance Henriksen show. But that's not the only thing Van Damme was particular about. Van Damme had this thing about his muscles. He was all about showcasing those biceps and triceps, you know? So he insisted on having one camera dedicated to capturing his muscles in all their glory. Picture that, a whole camera just for the muscles. In the initial script, he had a love scene brewing between Chance and Nat. Yeah, you heard it right, a little romance in the air. Ultimately, they decided not to film the scene as it would have been added, just for the sake of having a love scene. Here's a question for you. Why was Hard Target set in the heart of New Orleans? Well, to cook up a legit reason for Jean-Claude Van Damme's unmistakable accent, of course. It's like, hey, let's use the location to explain the accent. Genius, right? In the epic final battle of Hard Target, Lance Henriksen took things up a notch. The man himself, fully aware and wanting to bring some extra sizzle, decided to do his own stunt and let his coat be set on fire. No stunt double, no surprises. Just Henriksen, embracing the flames like a true daredevil. Here's a plot twist in the directorial journey of John Woo. When the script for Face Off landed on his doorstep, he was like, nah, not my cup of tea. The whole science fiction angle didn't tickle his fancy, you know? So he gave it a pass and decided to work on something else instead. Hard Target. Fast forward a few years, guess what? Woo had a change of heart. It's like the universe aligned differently, and he was ready to dive into the world of Face Off. And there you have it, 9 tales or facts about Van Damme's Hard Target.